And then we'll go with our PowerPoint. Okay. Welcome. We're finally ready to start this. Thanks for joining tonight. My name is Erika Kvam. I'm the interim director here at Purdue Galleries. This is the reception and awards ceremony for our annual art and design juried undergraduate exhibition, which is currently on display in Ringel Gallery in Stewart Center through Friday, March 11th. Just a few quick things before we get started. We are recording, so I'm going to keep you all on mute for the duration of the talk, and I am quick on that trigger if I hear any feedback or static or whatever. So it's not your fault. I'll just mute you and put your comments in the chat. We will have time at the end for Q&A and comments and a little bit of chat. So if you want to enter anything into the chat box while you're thinking about it, we'll go over it at the end, but you're also welcome to unmute yourself at the end for comments and questions. We do plan to have the session available on our exhibitions page later, hence the recording. So if you have to miss part of it, we are planning to upload it, and you can find us at purdue.edu/galleries. And thankfully, that's all for me from now. First up is Dr. Arnie Flotten, head of the Rueff School of Design, Art, and Performance. Arnie?
Thank you, Erika. Folks, this is honestly one of my favorite times of the year. Really, every single year we look forward to this. And if you haven't had a chance to get into Ringel Gallery to look at the show yet, please get over there as soon as you can. It's going to take you some time. The breadth of the work is breathtaking, and it really gives us a chance to enjoy the successes of our students, to see the extraordinary skill and talent, to see the growth, and to see the range of materials and ideas that you're bringing to the classroom every day and to your dorm rooms and everything else. And so we're excited to have these all of these extraordinary works on display here. Before I turn this over to Dr. Cheryl Chen, I would first like to extend a very warm thanks to Erika Kvam and to Lana Newhart-Keller and to Charles Gick for all of the work that they did putting this show together, as well as the unflagging work of the committee and the jurors and the students who helped out in a variety of ways to make something like this happen. I mean, just even if you haven't been over there, look at the image in front of you right now and you get a taste of the incredible diversity of works here. With that said, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce Dr. Cheryl Chen, Chair of Art and Design at the Rueff School. And with that, Cheryl, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Arnie. I want to restate that this Monday, when I stepped into the gallery, I was deeply impressed by both the quantity and the quality and variety of the student work presented this year. As Arnie said, every year we achieve something even better and better. The success of this whole exhibition came from the joint efforts from multiple group of contributors. The first group goes to the Erika, Lana, and all the gallery attendants and intern group. I was amazed about how detailed the work they have been conducted, including taking the envelope in and out, all these busy details. I want to sincerely say thanks to the undergraduate exhibition committee. The chair is Professor Charles Gick, and the committee members include Professor Petronio Bendito, Professor Catherine Dean, Professor Erica Pendleton, Professor Fabian Winkle, Professor Kevin Woolley, and Professor Christine Winshaw. Thanks a lot for serving on the committee and make this happen for us. The next big group thanks going to our AD faculty who participate in drawing the process. Your professional judgment helped to make the decisions of awards. I want to give a special thanks to Professor David Beal, who did all the work about the poster design and certificate design. It's outside the original service, and thanks a lot for doing that for us. I also want to congratulate for all the people who participated in this exhibition, not only the award winners, but also everyone who submit and want to enjoy the process. Let me pass on this to our 2022 Art and Design Undergraduate Exhibition Committee Chair, Professor Charles Gick.
Real quickly, I want to thank both Arnie and Cheryl for their funding and support in many ways for this exhibition. And in particular, I really want to point out how tirelessly and devoted Erika was from putting this together, many, many hours beyond what a normal work day includes in putting this all together and rounding us all up. And she just did a wonderful job and is great to work with. So thank you so much, Erika, and to Lana, and to all of your staff. That being said, I think we're ready to move on with the ceremony. And so I'd like to introduce Fabian Winkler, who is going to talk about our Outstanding Senior Awards.
Thank you very much, Charles, and welcome everybody. I am the chair of the Outstanding Senior Awards Committee in the Department of Art and Design. And tonight, as part of this celebration, I would like to recognize some of our most outstanding graduating seniors here. The Outstanding Senior Award is really one of the most prestigious distinctions, I would say, for a student in our department, in the Department of Art and Design, because there is really only one award for each of our programs, and then there's one overall award for the whole department. So before we celebrate all of these outstanding students tonight, I would also like to thank my awards committee here. And this is comprised of Professors Jen Scheuer, Catherine Dosan, TJ Kim, and Petronio Bendito, as well as also thanking all our individual programs in the department for their work, making this competition a success. So without further ado, let's move on to the award winners. And we start with the Outstanding Senior in the program of Art History. And this award goes to Nicholas Dowling. Then we move on to our Outstanding Senior in Interior Design. And this award goes to Danielle Henke. From there, we move on to Studio Arts and Technology, and the Outstanding Senior in this program is Katie Kais. And in Industrial Design, our Outstanding Senior this year is Lauren Parham. And finally, last but not least, we have our overall departmental winner. The Department of Art and Design Outstanding Senior Award goes to Akansha Chaco. And Akansha is also our Outstanding Senior in the program of Visual and Communication Design. So big round of applause to all our outstanding seniors here, and congratulations once more to all of you. And I think with this, I can give it back to you, Charles, and we can start with the awards for tonight. Charles, I think you have to unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm ready to start ceramics, but I'm going to need you to pull up the first slide. So the Honorable Mention Award in ceramics goes to Hannah Louks. And Erika, if you don't mind, can you go to each slide, because since I had to join late, I don't have my email up. So. And the next honorable mention goes to Paul Storms. And the third prize award goes to Thomas Ericks, Arizona Tea. And then the second prize award goes to Jair Alvarado, A World of Tears. And first prize goes to Cynthia Combs, 2008 Lexus IS. And we have an Amy Award, and that goes to Jair Alvarado as well, The World of Tears. And now to Eric Pennington for drawing.
Yeah, Erika, if you wouldn't mind just pulling up the slide, just so I make sure my PowerPoint didn't open for some reason. So an honorable mention goes to Fatima Suratwala over it. Nice charcoal drawing. Yeah, and then another honorable mention for Rebecca Delgado, Skull Study. She had another good one too. We only picked one, but and then let's see, we got, yeah, make sure I got my yeah, and then Phoebe Petsalis, Still Life. That's third place. Got that. And then second place is Ava Gleason for My Skates, with incredible colors and textures on there. Yeah. And then first prize, Rebecca Delgado for Untitled. And this one you should definitely see in person. It's really great, large scale. The combination of drawing and embroidery was really great. So, and we also have an Amy Award for Ashlyn Bowen's Pensive, Portrait of Her Mother. And this one's pretty nice in person as well. So check that out.
All right, that's me again. And I'm really happy to announce the prize-winning works in electronic and time-based art. And we begin with two honorable mentions. The first one goes to Collin Barron. And you see this funny little icon here. This is actually a sound-based work. So you can experience this in the gallery, and I'll post some links later on also to the YouTube videos to all of these works, so you can experience it there as well. Our second honorable mention for the evening goes to a stop frame animation by Leia Mesarch, Artistic Cycle. And that brings us to already the third prize in electronic and time-based art. And this is a robotic artwork titled Learning to Dance with Two Left Servos by Jack Jones. And here I can already let you know that Jack will actually be performing this piece in the gallery at 2 evenings during the duration of this exhibition. And I'll also post more information in the chat a little bit later on here. Second place in electronic and time-based art is another robotic artwork. And this is by Eunice Song, and it's titled The Fear. It's a really amazing origami robot. And then first place is Will Lafreniere with his ArcBot, also another robotic artwork. And Will will be joining Jack in our series of robot performances in the gallery next week and the week after. We also have one more special prize, and this is the Amy Award in electronic and time-based art. And that goes to, oops. I think we moved over that, but the Amy Award in electronic and time-based, excuse me, electronic and time-based art goes to Liam Coyne with an amazing video artwork titled 838 that you can also experience in the gallery, and in a second also in the YouTube link that I'm going to send out. So thanks very much. And with that, on to foundations.
Hi, okay. I think I'm introducing foundations. Okay, so first up for foundations, for third place, that goes to Erin Thomas for her piece, Transparency. Congratulations to Erin. For second place, Katie Harley for her piece, Just Blow Me. Congratulations to Katie. It's really amazing detail. And then for first place in foundations goes to Shayla Jones for her piece, Amore Armor. Congratulations to Shayla. And congratulations to all the foundations winners. You made my job very difficult.
I'm next. This is Steve Visser talking for Industrial Design. And before I start with the awards, I would like to encourage all of you to head down to Purdue Gallery tomorrow night at 5 o'clock for the Industrial Design Senior Show reception. And this is not virtual. This one will be in person. And in the gallery, you'll have to be masked, but outside where there'll be food, you don't have to be. So please come if you can, 5 o'clock for Design Days tomorrow. First for third place, Audrey Hicks for Mercy. This is a Godiva chocolate inspired ice cream scoop. And just did a beautiful job of integrating the color and textures of chocolate into her design. Next for second place is Shayla Jones for Amore Army, who you just saw in Foundations. It blew me away. This is an amazing piece. And especially the fact that this is a project made out of trash. The prompt is they have to take trash. She made all that chainmail out of Coke can pull tabs. It's just beautiful. And then for first place, Liam Kone for Chrysalis. This is a project where he had to take a household speaker, take it apart, redesign the exterior, put it back together, and make sure he added some new electronic feature to it. Great job and congratulations, Liam. Next, I'd like to introduce Kevin Woolley, who will do the interior design area.
Thanks, Steve. This is actually Barb Young stepping in. Kevin couldn't make it tonight, but that's okay. I'll be here introducing the Interior Design Awards, and I will start with an honorable mention for a parish library redesign by Corinne Whitus. Next, we have Caitlin Pham with her KFP Designs interior design firm. That's a third place prize. Then we have in second place, Lindsay After for her design studio. And our first place prize goes to Abby Sayers for her work with the Rhythm Community Center. And next we have Jessica Mole with Metals.
Hello, I'm going to announce the honorable mentions and the awards for metals and jewelry. Is there a PowerPoint lined up for it? Okay, thank you. There are two honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is for Abigail Smith and her small scale metal sculpture, Benjamin Fig. This took a lot of planning and design and problem solving. Really well done. The next honorable mention is Lydia Bradbury, her sword. And this also has a lot of time and devotion put into it, the construction of this piece. The third place award goes to Cynthia Combs' butterfly hair comb. The second place goes to Flora Ma, flower vessel. The first place award goes to Matthew Lautzenheiser, fairy tree. And the Amy Award is split between two projects of the same artist, Nu Chien, and his Eternal Mask and Key of Reality. Thank you.
Okay, the next awards are for painting. Can you pull up the first image for painting? Thank you. I also need to give a brief explanation. We didn't do this in the beginning, but the Amy Award was a generous anonymous gift given to the Studio Arts and Technology and Integrated Studio Arts program. This is the last year. It's recognizing one work of high achievement in each of the what would have been the traditionally the fine arts categories. So if you see some of the categories with that award, hopefully that helps explain that it's just honoring an extra piece that was based on an anonymous gift given to the institution a few years ago. So our honorable mention goes to Kenneth Price. It's a master study, Andrew Delgado. Beautiful painting. And then our next award for third place goes to Katie Wantas. It's Invisible Illness. And our second prize award goes to Mary Newman, titled Heart Threads. And our first place award goes to Collin Pinnock, a painting titled Passage. And then our Amy Award goes to Kenneth Price for a painting construction piece entitled Human Bodies and Emotions. Congratulations to you all. And the next category is photography with Eli Craven. Professor Craven will be presenting those awards.
Thank you, Charles. Yeah, I'll be presenting the awards in photography. And we have one honorable mention up first. And the honorable mention goes to Courtney Kurtz with her work, Bigger Fish to Fry. It's a digital media collage. And then our third place prize goes to Jack Stevens for his work. It's figure 004.04. It's a documentary study of insects. Pretty incredible to see in person. Congratulations, Jack. The second place prize in photography goes to Elaine Shen for this project Connect, which is actually a zine book project with a whole series of photographs that she created. So it's another one that's really excellent to see in person. Our first place prize goes to Cameron Walters' project, the swim series. And then last but not least, we have another Amy Award as well. And we presented the Amy Award to Mary Eisnogel for their project Seeing Red. Pretty incredible series to see in person. And I'd just like to say, they made our job very hard. There was some really technically incredible work in photography. We kind of tried to select, based on both technical merit, but also like conceptual or concept-driven work too. And so that's the awards from photography. Thank you so much. And up next is printmaking. I think Professor Jen Scheuer is presenting printmaking.
Hello, thank you for all of your entries in printmaking. Our first honorable mention. We advance the slide, please. There we go. Jackson Quinn Roberts, Pricks of Grandeur. This is a silk screen print. Third place prize is to Hannah Brinker. This is a relief print from Hoijin's class. Second place prize is to Elaine Shen. This is a risograph from Brian Hitzelberger's computer and art class. First place prize goes to Laura Doby. This is a silk screen. And we have an Amy Award. which goes to Evan Olinger. This is a silk screen. Thank you.
Professor Zahner can't be with us tonight, so I'll be presenting the sculpture awards for her. And the honorable mention, we can pull that up. The honorable mention goes to Brianna Porsche, not quite Betty White. Another honorable mention goes to Brianna Porsche's dad's cup of tea. An honorable mention for sculpture goes to Jack Jones' Mother Earth. And an honorable mention goes to Kenneth Price, Bogey toilet paper. A third place award in sculpture goes to Henry Heffron, Baby Bottle. Second place in sculpture goes to Ning Goff, Picture That. And first prize and Emmy Award in sculpture goes to Sarah Corman, Skeleton Key. Thank you to all of the sculpture students. I will also be presenting for Allison. She's unable to make it tonight, so I'll be presenting the Textiles Awards. An honorable mention goes to Kirsten Hilgarth, Knight. Second prize goes to Lacey Helfers, Tapestry. I believe that must have been third prize. Second prize goes to Sadra Bauer, Woven Dreams.
No, Charles, they were tied for second place.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarification. So we had two tied second place winners.
Yep.
The first prize goes to, and the Amy Award in textiles goes to Kirsten Hilgarth for Dream. A beautiful pillow. You should look at it in the exhibition. And I believe that's it for the textiles. So I go to visual communications, introducing Professor Petronio Bandito, who will be awarding the awards tonight.
Hey, Erica, the share screen is disabled here. Could you please correct that?
I'm so sorry. I have it all set up for the PowerPoint. So if you could use that, that'd be awesome. And then if you have like a link to the pieces.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why don't you just go ahead and do it? Let's simplify the process.
That sounds good.
All right, great. So I'm excited to present the awards for VCD students tonight. And of course, good to have everybody here. It is wonderful. I also want to just thank the faculty, the Lijong, Hanju, Kim, and David Dio, actually the Hyosun Ko, who joined us as a fact, she was a TA. Jay Che and our TA, actually Felicia Roger. One of the projects come from our earlier classes too. So that's wonderful. We're going to be presenting 3 honorable mentions and 3 prizes, and they involve imaging infographics, a catalog design, an experimental catalog. It's a new assignment that was actually designed for this past year, and move posters and some artwork inspired by architecture, both posters and book design. So the first honorable mention goes to Marvin Gray for this wonderful project called The Gap. It's a very physical poster, have to see. It's life size, full wall size. And it's actually very interesting to read and brings some interesting, it brings up some very interesting issues about social gap in education. The next award, which is an honorable mention as well, goes to Danielle Liu, and this is a beautiful experimental catalog titled Zaha Hadid, and again, it's very textural, very sensory oriented. And the next award goes to, that's also honorable mention, for Sophie Brown, and this is one of the projects from our sophomore students, and we're so excited to have that. The whole manipulation of the image and typography, she actually manipulated everything. It was incredible to see the process book. Arrow of Leaf moved poster, congratulations to Sophie Brown. The next award now goes to, this is our third prize, and congratulations to Madeline Klein and Libeskind architect. This is a poster inspired by an architect. In fact, I went ahead to check the background of the architect and everything to make sure the poster was coherent, and is actually an incredible. In fact, in Minnesota, if you go to Minneapolis, you can actually go. I mean, I've had the experience to be one of the buildings. It's fantastic. So the next project and our second prize goes to Alisa Madden, again, another architecturally inspired work. And Alisa, this project called Architect of Light, and she used like some interesting materials. And I encourage you to check it out. And our first prize winner goes to Emily Muller, the Indianapolis Children's Museum rebrand. It's a wonderful project. In fact, when I saw the project, I thought that the students were just producing collateral materials because the logo type looks so professional. And then it was clarified to me that the logo type was actually part of the project, and of course as a rebrand. So, but when I saw the poster, I was not sure about it. So again, congratulations to obviously the students, and more importantly to all of the art and design students tonight. It's been wonderful to see all the awards. Congratulations.
So we can open it up to any questions if anybody has any questions. And then overall, I think we need to thank not only all the students, not even all the students who are in the exhibition, but all of our students and all the hard work and great work that they produce. We wish we had more room, but we hope everybody enters again next year. And just thank you so much to everybody who entered. And we really appreciate all of our students and all of their hard work. And we also want to give a special thanks to any parents, grandparents, friends, partners of the students that are in the exhibition tonight for all of their support as well. So if anybody has any questions, the faculty is ready to take them if you have any.
I also want to give a shout out to our lecturer, Catherine Dean, in photo. I didn't mention before, but all of the prize winners came out of her, like they're her students, except for, I think Elaine Chen's project came from a class with Brian Hitzelberger. So thank you, Brian Hitzelberger. Thank you, Catherine Dean. Like, her students are producing such amazing work. And I thought it was just of note that like a lot of the strongest work I saw in there was coming out of her classes. And also thank you to our lecturer, Sarah Poyer, but I want to throw that in there.
All right. There's a huge amount of congratulations coming in the chat, as well as did want to remind you that Fabian put in the chat the 2 performances that are going to be done by Will and Jack on Friday, March 4th at 6 p.m. in the gallery, so a week from tomorrow, and Wednesday, March 9th, also at 6 p.m. And just a quick reminder that if you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Purdue Galleries. We post about all of these exciting events and also student performances. So go ahead and give us a follow. Again, our handle is at Purdue Galleries. And just, I guess, thanks for joining us tonight. As Arnie said, I really wish that this could have been in person. We're getting there, but we're not out of the clear yet. And as is obvious by how many people are in this Zoom call, it would have been a very crowded gallery. So just a few quick reminders before I wrap things up. All of your, if you were announced as an award tonight, your award certificate will be available for pickup in Ringel Gallery starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. as I run those over in the snow. This exhibition is going to be on display through Friday, March 11th. Ringel Gallery is open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Masks are still required, but we encourage you to bring your family and friends and go see your classmates work. It's amazing. And I tell you, our committee gets better every year at installing this exhibition, and it's beautiful. I'm so impressed with all of the work and all the very hard work that you guys have put into your pieces, and for the faculty for assigning such cool projects. So keep doing that. And then if you have your work on display in the exhibition, please plan to pick up your artwork on Monday, March 21st or Tuesday, March 22nd. Those are the 2 days right after spring break during opening hours from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. You must pick up your work those 2 days. So I guess thank you again for being here tonight, and congrats to all of our student artists. You've done an amazing job. So thank you and good night.
Thanks, Erika.
Thank you.